The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast. Good News Suze.
Good day, sunshine. I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, it's time to feel good.
Oh, I feel good just having Sharyn Ghidella in the room. Doesn't she bring a good energy?
Yeah.
Anyway, Florida man installs happiness signs around town as subliminal messaging. I like this. Gary,
Of course.
his name's Gary.
Of course it is.
Gary King has been hanging metal happiness signs all over St. Petersburg, Florida since 2019. It's part of the happiness experiment.
It says happiness, the sign. It's a metal sign that says happiness.
Just says happiness,
Yeah, right.
just to remind you as you're walking around
I like that.
happiness. Yeah, it's part of the happiness experiment, a sociological project to subtly influence the population of his hometown through advertising.
Population.
It's good that someone's
Yeah,
doing
influence
that.
the population, yeah.
Someone older, because usually my happiness I rely on, just looking at 19-year-old influencers
Oh, yeah.
giving great
Advice.
great advice on Instagram. That's how I get most of my happiness these days.
Yeah. What's the best advice you've got on that?
Oh, just like
To live by
be
100.
the best version of yourself is
Yeah,
my
true.
favourite at the moment.
Well said.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Can I say grateful for your support?
Yeah.
Hashtag.
Hashtag grateful.
Hashtag grateful.
Good News Suze.
This is another happiness one. Classical music lifts our mood by synchronising parts of the brain.
Oh, I agree with this one.
This is the music from Die Hard, isn't it?
Oh, it is too.
She's smiling.
Oh, God, I can feel it.
Really good.
Yeah, it gets me. Classical music
Scientists.
doesn't get me, but
I don't know why I'm doing it in slow-mo.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
yeah.
You could just play the music. A lot of words here. I've got to read.
It moves us.
How's it move us?
Okay, scientists are using brainwave measurements and neural imaging techniques to show exactly how classical music elicits a positive effect on the brain. So they obviously put some
Nodes.
nodes on
Oh, good get.
your brain, and they see what happens to your brain. And they found that music generates its antidepressant effects. It synchronises the neural oscillations between the auditory
I'm kinda with ya.
cortex,
It's complicated.
auditory
isn't it?
cortex, which is responsible for processing the sensory information, and the reward circuit.
Yep.
So it lights up the reward circuit and it lights up the neural oscillations, and it just makes you feel better physically.
Yeah, I love that.
Good News Suze.
My neural oscillations.
Oscillations.
Yeah.
You love when your nodes get triggered.
Yeah. Scientists make breakthrough by turning bananas into fabrics, clean energy, and biofertilizer.
Bananas, B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
Is that the skins as well?
Maybe. But how good are bananas? I think it's the only food you can live off.
Really?
Just eat
Well,
bananas.
look at monkeys.
Yeah, exactly. We're front like monkeys.
Well said, David.
Banana farming creates over 80.
Stay grateful.
Banana farming creates over 80 million tons of waste each year.
The peels.
Yeah, the
That's what I'm
peels.
saying, the skin.
Yeah, but instead of letting them rot, this new tech turns them into treasure. It
Go ahead.
It converts them into textile fibres. So some of the bananas are turned into clothes, and then the remaining waste gets a second life as
Banana
energy.
Via reverse oscillation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Can you get Banana Republic in Australia?
Don't know what it
The
is.
brand? It's a brand of clothes. Yeah. It's like squeezing every last drop of goodness from the banana. So energy and clothes.
Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and we want to go home. Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and we want to go home. Live 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch.
Daylight come and they wanna go home.
6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and we want to go home.
Happy news. Good news.
Should just play music.
Yeah, I'll just write it out to the ads.
Interesting concept.
Yeah, look at the banana, the monkeys.
A beautiful bunch, a ripe banana.
Who sings this?
Dave.
Harry Belafonte.
Harry Belafonte.
Oh, my God, Nick.
Harry's high as he sings this, isn't he?
Harry Belafonte.
Live 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch.
What is it there?
Good News Suze.
Walking on sunshine.
Matsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Sharyn Ghidella ahead of our 10 News First debut.
Has everyone worn their nice clothes for Sharyn?
No, I didn't know she was on.
I'm in a new outfit.
Oh, you look good.
Literally sent a text yesterday.
I wore my nicest outfit that I like to wear to work.
You're at the Star.
Star, mate.
How was it?
Yeah, how was that?
Oh, good segue.
God, I'm tricked him.
You didn't even do it.
Yeah, God, I'm good.
So good. Yeah. It was. I'll tell you what. You know, when Brisbane's having a big day is when I went down to Racecourse Road to Vloom early just to have a couple of pre-drinks, and Ubers were like 15-minute wait minimum.
Oh, really?
On a Thursday. Holy crap!
What time's this?
Like 5:30 on a Thursday. And not even just the casino. Like, and then on the way in, it was like the valley. Like, I was like, "What is it?" Check my clock. Am I 3 hours late? Is it 9 p.m.? Like the valley was heaving at 6 p.m. on a Thursday, so it just like lifted everything.
Yeah.
And then as you get, I guess I came around. I picked up Bowie. He was waiting on Eagle Street for me, and then we went up Mary Street, up the hill up to, and then you can see. And then all of a sudden, bang! There it is. And holy crap, the scale of it is something that I've never seen in the city.
I've only seen it from the other side, the bike path, and it looks spectacular from
Yeah.
that side as well, like gardens,
Exactly.
tiered gardens.
Everyone's kind of seen it from that, and then, but to see it from the city side, and
So
then
you get a decent view of it as you're heading to...
well, up Mary Street, you can kind of see the main.
Yeah.
I don't even know it's the main entrance. One of the entrances, and then there's escalators going up to level 5, and we didn't know that. So Bowie's like, "We just go up the escalator. We'll be there." I'm like, "Mate, it's level 5. We've got to get a lift." Are we getting a lift? And then the lifts are chockers, and then we're going to go up one level, and that's level 5. And then you walk through a gaming area to the sports bar, which is where the Broncos and Forex were having a 30-year sponsorship sort of thing. There's a big picture in the paper.
Picture in the paper. So all of a heap of the captains turned up.
Yeah. Alex Glenn, I've seen him twice
Oh, yeah. How nice is
twice
he?
in a week, which is fantastic.
Looks like a model.
He's great guy. Everyone was there. And it was just packed. Like people, I know that it was the hotels sold out for the next 4 nights already.
Really?
And there was just people everywhere. And I only saw, I didn't do a
Did they
massive
have
tour of
an
it.
official cutting of the ribbon?
I don't know.
Moment?
I presume they did. I don't know.
What do you do when you open a building? I know with a boat, you crack the champagne or you cut the ribbon. Is that what they do?
I assume so.
I guess they would have.
I don't know. There's so many places to open.
First dollar in the pokies.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, well, people said they were up at they said, "Oh, okay, got to go upstairs." I said, "Where's upstairs?" And that's like the 20-something floor. That's the sky deck, which was open as well. I haven't even seen that yet. I didn't go
That
up
sounds
there.
cool. Sky deck.
Like the biggest,
Is there a bar up there as well?
I believe so. Yeah, it's huge. Like the scale of it, when I think of what used to be there, I'm like, holy crap, that takes up that whole area.
Yeah.
Like it used to be 80 George Street, which would go over. Like I worked in there for a bit, the building, which was a huge building that went over the street, like, and then that whole corner of town, and it's just massive.
Yeah.
Like I was joking with people, going, "What's going to happen here if I get, early on, if it doesn't feel like you're in Brisbane, like it feels like I guess the closest thing would be the Star on the Gold Coast, so it's bigger than that."
It
Well,
feels
how
like,
big's the gaming floor? Sorry, boss.
Oh, well, that's the one I saw was huge, but I think that was only one of. I think there's more than that even.
there's natural light in there, which like obviously you wouldn't have seen because it was at night time, but natural light flows into the gaming room as well, which is I guess weird for a casino, right? Because
That is weird
you
for a
think about
casino.
casinos and you think about like being dark and you never know what time it is.
I walked out of one in Vegas once. I thought it's got to be 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And it was 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're right. Because I went in from the city, then I'm in that sports bar, and I'm like, "Oh, there's the Channel 7 wheel. How can that be there?" And I got my head around where I was. And I'm like, okay, the river's there, and that's where the new bridge is and
Oh, that
everything.
pedestrian bridge is opened, hasn't it? I didn't realise just pedestrians at Neville Bonham Bridge across from
Yeah,
the
that's
Star
open.
to South Bank.
Yes, because that's open. The gaming
What about
floor's
electric
open.
bikes?
No,
No?
no,
Oh,
Not
just
allowed on
walks.
there?
just pedestrians.
Okay.
Is it? Yeah,
I'm
right.
looking at Nick over your shoulder because I know he knows. That's what I heard. I was
Yeah,
like,
only pedestrians, I
Yeah.
think,
Yeah.
at this point, but so far just foot traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was actually, I was joking. People saying, because I'm not used to. It just didn't feel like Brisbane. I felt I'm going to walk out of here and go, "Oh, take me to the Q1."
Yeah.
Fall asleep in a taxi, and some taxi driver's going to take me to the Gold Coast.
Take me
'Cause it
to-
feels like you're not, like, what I mean? It doesn't feel like Brisbane at all. It's massive.
Really? Oh, that's
And I
good.
think it's a game changer for Brisbane.
Unreal.
Yeah.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast. Want to score a better security screen for your home? Frankly, only Franklin will do. Visit franklin.net.au for a free in-home quote.
He's got flowing long hair, so hot it isn't fair. Carrigan.
That inspire you, Paddy?
Yeah, it does. Gives me a smile every morning.
I was just looking at you before you started talking.
A little bit too long,
Have you put heaps of muscle on since you started at the Broncos?
Since I started?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a
growing boy.
baby-faced private school kid with the short back and side, so I look a bit different now. But I've grown a fair bit since then. I think when I first started, I was like, I went to the Broncos at like 93 kilos, and when you like go into the under-20 system, the old school trainers are like, no one will ever play here unless you're under 100. So that was
You definitely look different. You're right, Susan.
Yeah.
I felt like
is there
it
a
was a
picture on
private
the paper
school. It was
you
pretty much
saw?
a private schoolboy. When you
Yeah.
should have a hyphenated name like Patrick Carrigan.
The third.
Hunter Smythe.
Yeah. Like
You used
now
to button your collar up.
Yeah, now
on
you're
your-
just Pat Carrigan.
Yeah.
You know.
I did fit the bill very well.
So how what do you weigh now? Are you?
I'm like 101,
Can't ask
2.
that.
Yeah,
101,
a bit lighter.
102.
Nah, it's all right. I think the
I
AFL, they're
apologise.
not allowed to
Yeah, no, it's not supposed to.
undisclosed
AFL?
weights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
skin
you're
fol-
actually not allowed to.
Oh.
Yeah, skin folds.
Skin
and all
skin
that.
folds because they've
Yeah.
banned them in I think in a lot of sports.
Oh,
when
really?
I know on radio. What's thinking about that?
Thank God.
I'm going,
you have to
going
be-
in with some ammo this morning, saying we need to get rid of them.
Do you have to be a certain skin fold?
Yeah, they check all that. So at the start of each year, we do DEXA scans too, which are like the body
Oh, I
scan.
did that the other day, yeah.
Body fat percentage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, do 3 a year. So
Are you allowed to have the fat crew, whatever it is?
yeah, we have Fat Club. I think
Club.
that's we still call it Fat Club
Imagine
because
we
you know
do
what
that.
it is.
Imagine
but
we do that here.
Oh, yeah.
Five arms comes in. With some pincers.
Yes. Yeah, where you got to wear a pink shirt for the day.
Yeah.
Do you still do a gym workout on the day of the game? That's like part of your routine, isn't it? Like
Yeah,
the
I
day
do.
of the game, you go and do proper weights.
Yeah, in the
session.
morning. Not crazy, but like,
Yeah.
a bit of weight. So first thing in the morning, I just go and do a gym. I just try and get the body moving. We play at 8 o'clock, so
Yeah.
it's such a long day. I
So
always-
late.
Yeah.
I saw that video on your Insta actually with Asics, the
Yeah.
day in the life of Paddy Carrigan.
Yeah, it was a cool
Worth a
little
look.
Did
thing
you
with
do a
the
video?
Asics.
You
Yeah.
do that cool, the thing everyone does where you act like you're really bored, like,
Yeah.
hello, I'm Pat Carrigan, day in the life. Here's me having breakfast.
No.
Then I go to Red Hill and do this, and then I put my boots on.
Quick
I
trip to
sponsor
the beach.
my
Here's me
chicks
getting
who
my
go to the
coffee.
beach. Here's coffee. I get a latte with 2 spoons.
Yeah.
What is
No, I
that? Why do
didn't.
people do that? It's stupid.
Yeah, I don't know either.
How do they expect you as the viewer to have
Sorry,
enthusiasm for it when they have
I
no
know.
enthusiasm for,
And don't
for
do
it
that.
themselves?
And don't hold a stupid microphone up to your mouth, little mini microphone.
Or the ones you see where you clip on the hat.
Yeah, that's stupid. Like, don't become that guy, right?
And don't do the
thanks,
one where you mime someone else's lines from.
Oh, yeah, never do that.
That's pretty cute. You know, like that.
Anyway, yeah, so you're miming Paris Hilton from like 2009.
Are you gonna
Anyway,
take-
I don't even care what happens at the weekend.
Social media advice from these two.
I actually think
Don't do any of that. All right? I don't
Social
care.
Media 101.
Now, what about the game tomorrow? We're so excited. Like, 5:30 tomorrow, it's all on the line. I mean, as
Again.
just a rugby league supporter, you couldn't write the script any better, though. You know, up against the Dolphins, you know, and it's an away game for you guys, even though it's at
Yeah,
Suncorp
switch
Stadium.
dressing
Like,
rooms, I guess.
Katoni's got the, you know, this is our house,
Oh,
our house,
right.
but you do have to go into the opposition sheds.
Yeah, technically. Yeah, we
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
We're in the opposition away shed, so it's the exact same as Magic Round. When we play
Yeah.
Manly, we're the away team. So, opposition sheds. I've never. Yeah, the Dolphins it'll be fun. I think it's 5:30 kickoff and River Fires on Saturday night too.
Oh,
So there's going
what
to
a
be
night.
plenty of people. Yeah.
Will it be going off while you're playing? Will the fireworks?
What time's the fireworks?
Jeez, it
kick
must
off?
be.
It will
Is it
be.
7
I think
7
it's
o'clock or
7, I think it's the
7:30?
first
Yeah.
fireworks.
I was thinking about the tennis, Australian Open. You know, the Australia Day,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
fireworks
yeah,
always
yeah.
go off and they stop the game.
Yep.
Imagine if you stopped it for the fireworks.
That'd be pretty
ridiculous.
That'd be fun. I'd like to see that.
And how is everyone? Like, had of such a big game. What's the feeling in the camp been like this week?
Yeah, it's good. I think a lot of people keep saying do or die, but as Lutzi touched on, it's been do or die for a number of weeks now. So,
Exactly.
we just have to win essentially. So, it's going to be exciting. I know a lot of people are viewing it, especially fans, as if someone loses, then they're gone. So, it's a big clash, especially for Brizzy, and they'll no doubt pack it out. That's for sure.
It's sold out. Mitch, I think, isn't it completely sold out?
Yeah, single seats only for a while now.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Okay.
Look at that. Big night.
I threw my fins out the other day. You know when the Dolphins started, Everyone got these fins for some reason. Did you see them? Fins up.
yeah,
and you put them on
fins
either
up.
your hand or your head. I threw them in the bin.
Thank you.
I threw them in the bin.
I thought you threw them out ages ago, but that's all right.
It took a while, didn't it? What's she only just throwing out for?
Just in
Only
case.
just now.
It's crazy. And so this, I don't. It's hard to even ask any questions, isn't it? So I just got to get out there and do it again.
Just got to win.
Yep.
Yeah, seriously, we just
got
have
to
to win.
win.
So
That's it, Suze. Yep.
Yeah. I like that.
Kevy's apparently been very positive.
Sorry, last time
affirmations as they're talking about.
I was at that opening of that sports bar.
At the Star. Apparently it looks
Pretty cool
unreal.
mural. Are you on the mural?
No, I'm not. Skippers only.
Oh, yes, that's Skipper's.
Yeah,
You
Skippers
skip
only.
at the club?
Oh, yeah.
You've been a captain. What, haven't you been like the youngest? You're a captain of the club.
Yeah, back in the day, but
Well, how many-
success rate wasn't that flash, so we'll just leave that off the...
You know what? I reckon you'll improve on that. Yeah,
Don't worry about that.
All right, mate, we'll
good
go
luck,
get him
brother.
tomorrow. Yeah, pass on our best, mate. It'll be a huge night. Let's hope we keep the dream alive. One more step.
Thank you, guys. One at a time.
There he is, Paddy Carrigan.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
We're giving away this now, though.
Come with Lutzi, let's get away. Let me take you on a let's get paid.
Let's go.
Let's get paid. Let's get paid.
Hey, this is a good one this weekend, Lutzi.
Yeah, I just want to hit these
You've
big
done well.
moments. I'm all at the moments in Brisbane at the moment.
Yeah.
At the moment. And River Fire is obviously a huge moment. And this prize.
This is the moment.
This is the moment.
This is the ultimate experience. Howsmith Wharves, of course, one of our favourite spots in Brisbane. We love it down there. Mr. Percival's in particular for me. As you walk in, hit that right balcony, city side balcony, sunsets, beautiful, river fire night.
The roof
best spot.
open.
The roof open, magnificent night. Cocktails on arrival, 3-course meal, wines for each course, and of course the overnight luxe stay at Crystal Brook Vincent right there with breakfast included. We've been doing this, for a week
Yeah.
or so now. And don't forget, you can book your own staycation. Head to whatif.com. But who is
Oh,
the winner?
God, she's doing the credits and everything.
Sarah from Albany Creek.
Hello.
I'm glad this is going to a North Sider. You know that's where my heart is, Sarah. But
Yeah, Northside's the best.
yeah. Well, congratulations. You're heading along to Lutz Capades.
Ring the bell.
River Fire.
That's fantastic.
At Mr. Percival's.
That's so good. Thank you so much.
Sarah's
I
got-
so appreciate that.
Sarah's got a great story as well
What is it? How do you know?
because I was reading about it.
Oh, what's your
It was in
story,
the Courier
Sarah?
Mail.
My husband proposed to me at Riverside 22 years ago.
Stop.
Which was really special and lovely. But I did actually hear him when he proposed, and he didn't kind of have a ring either, so it was I didn't even get the gesture that he was proposing. And I didn't hear him because of the fireworks, obviously. So, he had to repeat himself, but love is love, and I said yes, and we're 22 years on, 20 years married this year, so yeah, that's really
And
special.
you still don't listen to him.
Yeah.
That's great.
And you had a baby and
We have two boys,
two
yes.
boys, and one of them is very similar to Lutzi. In what way?
Yes, Ginger.
Ginger.
Oh,
I got
I've got
hottest ginger tonight, actually.
So
A full redhead and a little bit of a blondie ginger colour.
so how does that come about? Like, who brings the ginger to the table?
It's not mine.
Sarah.
It's not mine, even though we're both North Side.
What are you rocking? What's the husband got? Like,
I've got blonde hair, and my husband has sort of a light, long brownish hair, but we've got red hair on both sides. So
there it
You
is.
got the gene.
Yeah.
You got
Throwback.
that beautiful, strong gene.
yeah, it's strong in us.
Fantastic.
Well, so was your River Fire experience.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Sarah.
Lovely, thank you so much. That's so special. I really appreciate it.
20 odd years on, you can relight that flame with your hubby.
Thank you. That's fantastic. Great news.
Congrats.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I'm smarter than Sue.
Brighton Homes are now offering up to $35,000 cash back on their homes. You don't need to be smarter than Suze to live brighter and save more with Brighton.
Ben's out of Balimba this morning and is a school teacher, primary, senior. Ben?
Senior.
What grade?
I teach 9s, 10s, 11s and 12s.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Primary school would be tough for me, I reckon. But by senior school, you got them under control.
You'd like to hope so, wouldn't you?
Have you got your boys with you?
Because they're at the...
Yes, I do. They're in the car.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
that's Harvey and Cooper, but it says, I don't know.
They're spending time with their grandparents, but they're in the car at the moment.
Yes.
All right, but they're good for a gimp, Ben.
They said they are, yes.
Fantastic.
All right,
Yeah,
mate.
9 and 11. I mean, that's GIMP territory.
Prime territory right there. $200 we're playing for into the draw for the BYD at 03.
Oh, yeah.
Sharyn Ghidella's stocked the cave up with some more stuff.
Yeah, Sharon actually
You
put some
visit.
stuff on the
Yeah.
shelves when we were in there.
Is she?
She's great.
You ready, Ben?
As ready as I can be, yep.
Come on, mate. Here we go. 30 seconds on the clock, and your time starts now. What currency is used in Japan?
Yen.
Nitrous oxide is more commonly known as what?
Happy gas.
Referring to combat sport, what does UFC stand for?
Ultimate Fighting Championship.
Marshall Mathers is the real name of what celebrity?
Eminem.
Name a prime number between 1 and 10.
7.
Stop the clock.
Oh.
Player!
Oh! I think you might have a covered here. She won't get Marshall.
You don't... she'll get Marshall Mathers, won't she?
I don't think she will.
I think she might struggle with the UFC.
Yeah.
What was that question again? UFC?
What does UFC stand for?
I don't reckon she'll know.
Yeah, she might know that. I think you're home and hose, Ben. I've got you at $1.30.
And you know what? I always get
responsibly.
a
What else
bit.
could you be better?
I get a bit nervous whenever we have school teachers on because I'm worried that you might be
You
as
disgrace
dumb as.
yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then you'll come on, and then all the kids at school will know,
Yeah,
Mr.
yeah.
So and so.
Yeah, he's a fool. We always
The
knew
prime
it.
number question, instant.
Yes. Yeah. Well, the
Instant.
prime number one, I was like, oh,
Bang.
sure. Do you teach maths, Ben? What do you got?
No, I do not teach math.
Right.
No.
Okay.
He actually
So I
scoffed at
definitely
that.
reckon I got that one wrong.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you've posted a pretty impressive tally here, and you've got.
7 seconds.
Oh, that's going to be tough to
Yes.
beat, Ben. Tough to beat. Let's bring in the gimp.
Yeah, we'll do the kids do the gimp first.
Oh, sorry about that.
Come on, mate.
Harvey and Cooper,
Ready?
count 'em in.
You got to say bring in the gimp on 3, all right? 1, 2, 3. Bring in the gimp!
Well, that was good.
Wow.
I like the direction. You got that classroom is under control.
Yeah, that's what teachers are very good at
Yes.
that.
So, yeah.
Even Brendan Barlow, he was at the wedding the other day. He's the headmaster, Ben, out at
Is he a headmaster
McGregor
now?
State School.
Yeah, he's- oh,
Ben Brendan Barlow is
yes.
the principal of McGregor State School.
Yeah.
And he got up to speak. The crowd were just talking through my bit. As soon as he gets up,
Yeah.
he almost did the shh, and everyone went completely silent, Ben. They're just
That's how you do it.
hold enthusiasm.
Lutsy, you've got that ability, it seems, as well.
Ben just fell asleep.
We need a score from you, Lutz.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm giving that a solid 9, lads.
Well done.
9, boys, 9. 9 out of 10.
You can't shut them up. Listen to how happy
mean,
they are.
seriously.
You can make one kid happy. You've done your job.
Bring in the gift. Bring in the gift. Bring in the gift. Whoa. Bring in the gift. Bring in the gift.
Now, good, Lexi.
Yeah, good job, Lexi.
Oh, I like the end of that as well.
Susie O'Neill! Hold the phone, Freddie! Susie O'Neill! It will be a miracle! You won't see anything like that again this year!
Okie chokie.
Okay,
smoke
smoke it. Don't get pokey. Are you ready?
Yep.
30 seconds on the clock, and your time starts now. What currency is used in Japan?
The yen.
Nitrous oxide is more commonly known as what?
Dry ice.
Referring to the combat sport, what does UFC stand for?
Universal free kicking.
Marshall Mathers is the real name of what celebrity?
Eminem.
Name a prime number between 1 and 10.
7.
Stop the clock.
Interesting.
How long did Suze have?
5 seconds for
She had
Suze.
5 seconds.
Don't give me teachers or
Remain.
smart people, please.
Yeah, I know. We're
Yeah.
just discussing that.
Come on.
Honestly.
Dumbasses only. We've said
We'll be
this.
having a chat about this after the show, Alicia.
It makes me so annoyed when they get smart people like
Yeah.
teachers and that
Yeah.
on the, you know.
Is it a student-free day for all the schools today? I thought it was just certain ones. Ben, is every school...
I'm pretty sure it's all schools.
Oh.
So,
Well, the,
yeah,
Okay.
well, the whole of the
Ben-
Gold Coast
Ben
has got a
doesn't care.
holiday.
He just knows
Okay.
his is.
You know, it's a show day holiday on the Gold Coast
Yeah, I
today.
saw that on the TV before.
Outrageous. You know, it's
What?
they put their show holiday on a Friday.
Well, you and
Yeah, I
I.
know.
Guess what's happening? No one's going to the show. They're all having a long weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, let's get on it.
But you've always been a pioneer for putting it on a Friday.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I love it. Let's do it.
So no one goes to it.
Yeah, long weekend. Long weekend, yes, I know.
Okay.
Long weekends, please. What currency is used in Japan? You both said yen, that is correct. Nitrous oxide is more commonly known as laughing gas.
Oh.
Not dry eyes. Ben, you got that, my friend. The old happy gas, and it's 2-1 Ben. Referring to the combat sport, what does UFC stand for? Sue said the Universal Fighting...
Free kicking.
Or something like that. It's wrong. Ultimate Fighting Championship.
Oh, yes.
And Ben, you got that, and it's 3-1. Ben,
can't
Marshall
be beat.
Mathers is the real name of what celebrity? Eminem, you both got that. And you both said 7 for a prime number between 1 and 10. You could have also said 2, 3, or 5, and you would have been equally correct, but it is a comprehensive 5-3 victory to Ben over Susan.
And she got you on time as well, Suze. Ben had 7 seconds, he had 5. So very comprehensive.
That's a flogging, Ben. That is a flogging. $200, mate.
Wow, I'm just super excited. That was very nervous.
You sound it.
We're going to cut that one up too. Wow, I'm just super
Did Lockie tell you to say that on the phone before you put you through?
Yeah, I was the second caller, so the first person dropped out. So
how
lucky
good.
for me.
Off the bench, mate.
Yeah,
Look
do you know
at
they do that? They always have 2 calls. In case someone
I am
drops
aware.
out. Oh, I didn't think anyone... I always felt sorry for the second caller because I thought they never got to play. But
There you
Ben
go.
did.
It's a Bradbury. It's a Stephen Bradbury.
Yeah, true.
Are you in the cave, David? Yeah. Even though we had a winner? Why not? Why not? It's Friday.
Listen, not to
You got some good gear to
peek
give
behind
away?
the curtains. Your mic is on.
Hang on.
Keep trying.
No, do it again. Do it now. Do it now.
Uh.
Yeah, see?
There we go.
It's another thing you press. You pressed it before and it worked.
Nothing to do with that.
It does,
I'm in a
okay.
cave. How could that button you're pressing out there have
I don't
anything
think
to do, Ryan?
Okay, you're
now?
right. I'm wrong.
That when you press that button, that sounds off that buzzy thing I've got.
Just do it.
Thanks for that, Ben.
Father's Day this Sunday, Lutzy, just a reminder. You might like a little soaky soak, if you know what I'm saying.
A little what?
I'd like one of them. Where do you get them?
Is it on the cards for Father's Day?
Yeah, you get them from Soak Bathhouse.
Can you get me the voucher for that?
Yeah, Soak Bathhouse.
I'm going to give you a $250 soak bathhouse
Soaky
voucher.
soak.
Oh! That's what you said.
Yeah.
You can say, Ben, you can treat yourself to that, mate. Well-deserved relaxation. Soak Bathhouse and gift cards are available too. You can buy them at soakbathhouse.com.au. For the kids, I've got a family pass to Sea Life Sunshine Coast Aquarium where you can book these school holidays, mate. So go get the kids up there.
You got a prize.
And so
You can't shut them up, those kids, mate.
And And also 4 tickets to Nova's Night, the movie screening of Beetlejuice, September 4 at Event Cinemas in Carrindale with Michael Keaton back in that role.
Oh, that is awesome. Thank you so much.
Oh,
Good on you,
listen to
brother.
those kids one more time.
What's that?
The Ash, Lutzy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I saw this story that reminded me of my daughter and my relationship with regards to clothes and fashion because Brooke Shields' daughter wore her mum's wedding dress to her high school graduation. So do you remember when Brooke Shields married Andre Agassi? Briefly, I'd forgotten this, in 1997, the tennis player.
Yeah, back when he was still playing.
Yeah, when he had really long locks
Yeah.
and stuff. They were married for 2 years, they got divorced, but they're still really, really good friends. And I've heard of people, daughters wearing their mum's wedding dress to a wedding, but I've never actually heard daughters wearing their mum's wedding dress to
Was it altered?
formal. It was altered slightly,
right.
slightly.
Okay.
But not much. It was just because apparently they're a bit different in the breast department. So the daughter made it a
You got Lutzie's
strapless.
attention.
A strapless
Just your hand
dress.
movements at the moment.
Oh, right. Well, no one can see them. So the daughter made it a strapless dress, but in the actual photo of the wedding, it's got straps on it and stuff. But it looks beautiful. It's not the first time that the daughter apparently has worn her mum's clothes. And Brooke Shields said it's because it's not her idea. Like, she never goes to her daughter and said, you should wear this. What she does is she keeps all her dresses, which she's got, imagine the collection of dresses.
I
that Brooke
imagine that
Shields-
wardrobe.
Imagine it. And she keeps
Brooke Shields, big in what? Where did she come to? Other than Agassi, she was an actress in her own right?
Blue
Actress.
Lagoon?
Blue
Was that
Lagoon.
Brooke Shields?
Yeah, Blue Lagoon
Yeah,
was
it
the
was.
first one when she was
Yeah.
a child. But what else? Just, oh, God, so many things.
Yeah, she's
like
been,
a really
an
child
actress
actress.
of note.
Mother of the Bride?
Like, have you heard of her, Buzz? Brooke
No.
Shields?
Well,
Oh,
I've
you
heard
haven't
of her. I wouldn't know her.
Really?
Yeah, I wouldn't know what she's in.
She wasn't in a lot of really big
And
movies.
I
She was
think-
still she was just kind of one of those famous people.
Yeah,
Because her mum always went with her everywhere, remember? And she
Endless
kind of had
Love.
a...
Because she was a child star.
I think she's actually
Yeah.
estranged from her mum. Like, her mum was a stage mum, a real stage mum.
Yeah, she had that whole story
Yeah,
going
got
on.
her to think.
That whole
really?
narrative.
Yeah, but her daughter
Is
also...
that the kid? So I didn't know that. Did she have a kid with Agassi?
No.
No, it's another
she's-
one.
Yeah. So they were married for 2 years.
Oh, yeah.
Brooke
No
Shields and
kids.
Andre Agassi. No kids, but she's really good friends. So she said it's a full circle
Well, Andre's
moment.
turned into a nice guy.
Oh,
He
such
was a
nice
bad boy
guy.
back in the day.
Was he?
Was he?
Oh, kind of, when he was playing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
he
it's
was
not-
a bit of a, you know.
Was he? Early
trying to
days, I think
think.
he was kind of a bit. But by the end, he was like a legend. By
I
then,
know.
wasn't he? Agassi.
Yeah, he was still, yeah.
Everyone loves him. But it's not
Steffi Graf.
Yeah, married to Steffi
Yeah.
Graf now. It's not the first dress that she's worn of her mum. She wore one of her Golden Globes dresses to a prom.
Imagine having that at your disposal.
But,
Yeah.
but Brooke Shields has got like it's probably some dress that's worth
Yeah, Richard Tyler
10
dress.
or 20 grand or something.
Yeah, it's a...
She would have been wearing like the best labels or whatever,
Yeah.
designers.
Back then. But I've got a few dresses that I'm keeping for Alex that I
I
reckon
was going to
she'll
say,
look
what are you
great.
contributing to Alex other than Australian tracksuits?
She's been trying to get one of my Australian jumpers. Did you know that?
Yeah, well, you
I've got a really,
you told me.
I've got a really cool Adidas jumper that Alex is in
The
fashion
white one?
now. White one with
Yeah, that's actually
fluorescent sort of stuff.
You know who'd
She
wear
was-
that? Well, same vintage, Patrick Carrigan. He'd be
He would
all
be.
over that jacket. If he, I know
Wouldn't
he's not
fit him.
sponsored, not a sponsor. of
He's an
his.
Asics guy, of
He's
course.
an Asics guy. I'm just saying that style.
Yeah.
He would wear in a heartbeat.
Into the Origin camp.
100%. And then it'd be a fashion statement. They'd
Be
be, oh my
cool
God,
again.
he's wearing a vintage blah, blah, blah.
No, but I've got this really cool red dress, let's see, that I wore in 1996. I love it so much, but I would never wear it again.
I've never seen you wear a red dress.
Really? Well, it's probably before I ever knew you.
Well,
I would not wear.
96 definitely
I
was.
would actually not wear a red dress now. I should find a photo of it, and it'd be perfect for Alex. Perfect.
But you can't force her to wear it. She has to want
I
to.
keep saying to her, "You should wear this dress.
Oh,
it
that's
looks."
where you're going
she
wrong.
goes,
What are we talking?
What do you mean?
Well, what's it look like?
Oh, okay, it's stretchy material, so it's kind of lycra, so it's tight, fitted at the top.
Strapless?
Straps? No, I never did strapless straps, but they sort of come off your shoulders, and it's tied around your bodice. But then it
What's a
What's a bodice?
What's a bodice?
your
I thought he was a Formula One driver.
midriff.
Be a Valtteri.
Your midriff. Your midriff.
Well, it's tied around your Valtteri.
Your midriff. And then it goes.
Tied around your Ricardos.
And then it no,
Tightens up around your
it's
Ricardos.
definitely not tight.
And then
Lewis
Verstappen's
Hamilton's.
at Chanel.
And then it goes.
Press in on your Hamiltons.
I've got to get a photo of it. And then it goes loose as it goes down. There's that one I reckon she'd be awesome in. I reckon my wedding dress, you could almost wear that again. Not
Did you ever wear anything of your mum's?
No. But it was different back in the day.
Yeah, I don't
Because
think-
our mums weren't.
Fashionable.
Well, they were fashionable. My mum was very fashionable.
There was a
before,
different,
but,
like,
but
wedding
age,
dresses
but
and then-
more age appropriate. My mum's wedding dress, she could never fit into again. They were so small back then. Those people. When
When
mum
was
got
that? When
married.
did she get married? Like the fifth? I don't want to say in case
no, she got
It's
married.
okay making fun of you, not your mum.
You don't want to
got
make it
married in
ages.
the-
No.
I do not want to go
She
there.
would have got married just before my brother was born, so
60s.
69.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
Summer of
nice. They were-
69.
Yeah.
Brian Adams touring soon.
Yeah, they were tiny.
Jackie, you like
Do I wear any
the
of my mum's clothes? I've worn her clothes before.
I've never worn my mum's set. Oh, it was that one weekend. I was really bored. I tried a
there's
few
one
things
weekend I
on.
wore your
Tried a
mum's
few
clothes
things
too.
on. You got to do it once just to see if that's your thing. And it
Yeah.
wasn't. And I moved on. I moved back to men's clothing.
I wear Alex's clothes now. I'm thinking going back the other day. Alex, her semi-formal dress is my go-to formal dress now. You guys have seen it. It's
Blue.
It's it's black. It's velvet.
Oh, no, that
it's
one,
off the
yeah.
shoulder and it goes down to just below my knees. And it is the most beautiful dress. And Alex looked beautiful in it, but for her, it is a really old-fashioned daggy dress.
Yeah.
You know, so
But you know what it's like. In 2 months, it could completely change, and she'll be crawling all over it, crawling over hot coals to get to
trying
it.
to get back to it.
You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
changing so quickly now. It's
I
ridiculous.
heard Sambas are out. Only
He's
this week.
just bought his Sambas, and they're gone.
Oh, the sand shoes.
It's crazy, these fads now.
Although, who was it that came in? We just said that this week that the Sambas are out. They're gone. If
Yeah,
you wear
someone's just
Sambas,
bought
it's
a pair.
so 2023.
It was
And
Who was it?
Someone came in
It was
here.
Sarah Harris who was the head.
She's on the She's on the television.
Yeah, okay. Caitlin's on there. She's young. She's hip. She's got the Sambas on.
She's wearing them.
They're gone, sweetheart. They're out. Apparently
Maybe
they're
it's
out.
just for middle-aged people that they're out.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Yeah, Sharyn Ghidella, great friend of the show. It wasn't too long ago that you were in here, Sharyn. Good morning.
And I'm a bit worried about coming back because last time you put me in a soundproof booth.
Yes.
And then I ended up in a cave with someone with a very strange voice.
Yeah.
The cave.
Yes,
So-
that's right.
You were in the cave with me.
I was in the cave with you.
We had a nice moment.
I think there was a jet ski on the cave.
There might have been,
That was
yeah.
where
we
the
did.
jet ski
right.
connection from.
That's
Well, how the world has changed since then.
Yes, I was here for another network the last time, wasn't I?
You
But
were.
yes.
You were reading the news for another network where you'd been for a long time. And I think most of us were pretty shocked when recently the news came out that you're not going to be there anymore.
Yeah, I was shocked too. Trust me.
you've
Yes,
been
I
sacked from there.
was.
Surprise.
Yeah.
I hadn't been sacked in 38 years,
Yeah.
and suddenly I was. So, and I did think it was probably going to be the end for me. You know, like I've been around for a long time. You never know what your future's going to be when someone shows you the door. But Channel 10 came along, and I'm just so excited about this opportunity. We start on Monday.
Yeah.
10 News first at 5 p.m. So hopefully everyone will tune in.
Didn't it all start at Channel 10 for you? Were your first big break from when you moved from North Queensland to Brisbane?
Yeah, that was the first metropolitan newsroom that I ever worked in was Channel 10 here in Brisbane. And it really is. It feels like I'm coming home. I walked into the building and it just felt right. You know, I remembered the stairs. I remember where the newsroom was. I remember where the studio was. And, and they've been so welcoming. I honestly cannot fault anyone at 10. They've just welcomed me and I feel like I belong. So it's great.
It's going to be really good to have a Queensland version. Like I love Sandra Sully when she did the national.
How good Sandra.
I love Sandra Sully as well. But it's so good to have you doing the Queensland news.
Well, we can
It's
put
important.
more resources into local stories. I mean, that's the importance of a local news bulletin. If you've got a local presence, you can spend more time doing, covering the stories that really matter to Queenslanders. And it's a big state. We're evolving. We're developing. We're heading towards the Olympics in 2032.
I was about to say, I think
we deserve a local news
It's never
service.
been more important that we have a real local parochial presence in news and in everything at the moment, because Brisbane's about to go nuts.
It's a great team up there. They're really dedicated, really professional. So, and it's a really solid news bulletin. You know, it's straightforward news, which is how I like my news. It's straight up, and
nice.
I hope viewers are going to like it. We're tailoring it to, the needs of the viewers. They've told us what they want, so hopefully they'll enjoy it on Monday.
Have you been doing if you switch footy clubs, moving in, you say that all the people are great, but have you done like a trial game yet? Like, will you do a test news run over the weekend? Do some practice runs?
We've been doing quite a few rehearsals, and so far so good. So fingers crossed on Monday there won't be any glitches. You never know. Please forgive us if there are. But no, it's been going really great. We started last Monday, so we've done a full week of rehearsals, and it's looking good.
It was an interesting narrative on the flip side, where you think you were at the hairdressers when you found out you were like, where were you when you found the new news?
The good news.
I was at home. I was,
wasn't it just a phone call?
No. It was a text message from Erin Edwards, the executive of news up there in Brisbane, and she is an old friend from Channel 7, and she texted me with a beautiful, friendly kind of note saying how sorry she was as to what had happened to me.
Oh, slow tease.
And then next minute she was like, very slow tease. And then next minute it was like, my boss in Sydney wants to speak to you. So it was very quick. Yeah,
oh, that's pretty cool.
And were you always interested in presenting the news? Like when you're at school, were you thinking, one day I want to be like, I don't know who was around when you were at school presenting the news?
Suze, no. I actually came down to QUT here in Brisbane.
University of the Real World?
Yes,
I'm a graduate
that's right.
myself,
Are you a graduate?
journalism.
With distinction? Or?
No.
Look, he got there. He just got there, Sharyn, but he got there.
Very average student.
And look where you are now.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I came down to do PR, but we had to do a news writing subject as part of that. And I just went, this is me. I loved English at school, so I just stuck with it and did a double major. And
they had good
here I
guys.
am.
Len Granado would have been.
Len Granado and Val French. Do you remember?
Yes, I do. We were taught very well, actually.
We should say you're from Babinda, because maybe people don't know that you're from
I
a
am
small
from
country
Babinda,
town.
yeah.
And you're saying your parents still live up there?
They're still there. Dad only retired a year or so ago off the cane farm, so he's a
Did
cane
he?
farmer.
You're a farmer.
Yeah.
Did he?
Oh, wow.
He was 83 and finally retired.
What, 83 and he just hung up the tools?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's crazy. But
God, he must be a hard-working man.
Well, they are up there. Yeah. They're really hard-working folk, and they're good folk. I love Babinda. It rains a lot. You know, I've got gumboots on when I go up there, but it's such a beautiful part of the world. I'm very lucky to have come from there. It was a really good grounding and a good place to grow up. So,
well, it's great to know that you're going to be back on the TV.
And we should say Liz Cantor joining the team.
Yes, how good is that? She's going to be doing weather as well.
That's really good. That's great.
Sharyn Ghidella returning to work. Network 10.
Get back to work.
I've got to remember how to read a bulletin now, though.
You'll be right. More practice over the weekend.
Yeah, okay.
And
thank
Monday
you.
starts Monday.
And do I get to go in the cave now? Or is
why don't you hop in the cave? Yeah, you go in the cave. Hang on. We don't normally do this, but we can do this for Sharyn.
Yeah,
it's not working.
There's no room for Eddie the cameraman in the cave, unfortunately. But he can, hang on. You got to come in here.
I've got to come over here?
You got to come in. We've got to get in the cave.
Why don't you get on the scooter to get to the dock where the jet ski is?
This is a new part of the cave down here. We've got some new prizes you can see. You see that?
Any prizes for me?
Yeah, we've got some prizes. If you reach over there, I've got a $100 good-looking rooster voucher for you.
And the jet ski lots.
And the jet ski, we've got later on, we have some passes to Sea Life Sunshine Coast Aquarium. That's why we're on the jet ski.
Ah, perfect.
Look at the dugongs. Look at the dugongs. Don't actually look at them. There's nothing there.
All I can see is Buzz.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast. All new Suzuki Swift Hybrid is here. Australia's best value hybrid.
How you doing tonight, New York City? Novas. Cash.
Win $20,000. A brand new Suzuki Swift Hybrid.
And a star.
Hey, what's up? This is Troy Sivan. See me live. Your chance to win only with Nova.
It is 24 degrees and cloudy in New York at the moment.
It's nice weather.
New
Can handle
York. Reese from Springwood.
Hello, how are you guys?
Good. Not as good as you, probably.
Oh, I would love to be that lucky winner. I'm trying to save for a house. I want to go on my first cruise. But everything's so expensive.
Yeah.
But house saving is priority.
Well, you're in, Reese. Well done.
Is it today?
Thank you so much.
It's today.
The Savo with Ricky, Lee, Tim and Joel.
I'll keep your phone on your in your pocket.
Oh, Violet.
Hello.
Hello. I love your name. You're in the draw.
Oh, thank you.
We got
Perfect.
this on this
you.
afternoon, so make sure you're listening.
Yeah, will do.
Good morning, Anisha. From
Good
Carrigan.
morning.
Good morning.
That was a good get.
Is that correct?
Yes, it is. Thank you. That's perfect
Nailed it.
pronunciation.
Well, that's
Nailed it.
unusual for me to do perfect pronunciation.
No, you did really well. Thank you.
I'm going to have a crack at this one. Go on.
No.
Tim.
Hey guys, I'm back.
He's back. Tim from
Yes, who's
Indrapilli.
back?
From Indro.
Yeah.
What do you look like, Tim? I want to see if I see
What do you think he looks like?
I think he looks really tall and skinny.
Not tall and not skinny, but you know, just average Joe.
You should have quit while you were ahead.
The exact opposite.
You're in the draw, Tim. Dawson, let's not ever take Dawson from Yarrabilba ever again, because that's the second time.
Didn't it? Yeah, it happened yesterday, didn't it?
Yeah. Maybe with the
Dawson.
20k cash, he could buy a new phone.
What's he got? Is it the phone?
I got a
Don't know.
chainsaw. A drop saw. Laura's just a heavy breather. It sounds like you there, Laura?
Yeah, Laura's here.
Oh, I thought you were heavy breathing there for a sec.
Sorry, I didn't realise you'd call me. How you going?
Not too bad. You're in the draw as well.
You called us.
Thank you.
What happened?
Yeah, we didn't call you, did we? What?
Did we?
We did. That'd be so,
You're not related to Lockie, are
that'd
you?
be so desperate. Imagine
No,
that.
my phone's also got issues.
Issues. Yeah, we have a competition and we call the contestants. 'cause
Mum,
no one
can you
says
come on and
anything.
pretend you're a...
These are all Lockie's
Mum,
relatives.
I need you to come on and pretend you're a competitor. That was Mrs. Luttrell.
Well, later on this afternoon, Ricky, Lee, Tim and Joel drawing that out. You can go to the Nova Play app and get yourself a bonus entry for today.
It says Dawson from Yarrabilba's phone line's better now. So give him one more chance. I want Dawson, you're on very thin ice.
Yeah.
But Buzz was going to put a never answer tag on you.
You're that close, Dawson.
No.
But you redeemed yourself.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Shame on me.
Yeah.
Shame on.
You're in, Dawson. Well done.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
The Prince is on. The Prince is on.
Mitchell, were we right? Are you at Enoggera Dam?
Enoggera Reservoir, guys.
Yeah,
you
that's
absolutely
it.
nailed it.
Reservoir.
60 Mount Nebo Road. And not only did you nail it, but two people that were very, very quick to find me. Actually, and a third one has just pulled up. But the first one, hello. That one's number 3. They're not going to be happy when they find out they haven't won it.
Oh,
but
dear.
firstly, if who found me, your name, please.
Simone.
Simone, thank you very much. How early did you clue onto where I was?
About 15 minutes before you got here.
Okay, and you were
so we were waiting. I was waiting for you.
And you were close by anyway? Because, okay, I'll just go over to our runner-up, unfortunately. G'day, mate. How are you?
I'm Greg.
Can you just tell me, Greg, what you just said, how far you've been driving to get
I'm
here?
about a half an hour driveway, but I drove 45 minutes because I got stuck on Gap Creek Road behind someone doing
bloody traffic, Greg.
And my God. And we've got two more cars that are driving up as well to us. Greg, he actually pulled up. I don't even think he's allowed to park where he's parked. He sort of stopped on a hill that's sort of blocking everyone else from coming in here to the walk around because he sprinted over to me and I'm like, Simone's actually taken it, out.
He missed out on the prize and he might get a parking ticket. Not his day.
Go for a swim. That'll make you feel better, Greg.
Yeah, chill out. Chill out, Greg.
Just what he wants to do, yeah. Just go for a nice brisk walk through. So you hold on, Greg. We'll sort you out. He's like, can a consolation? I want to take on Suze today. And I said, I can't guarantee it. He's got to call 13 24 10 in about half an hour. But Simone, you've got this sorted out. So is this going to your dad? You got for kids' dad? Who's this going to?
A bit of everyone.
Okay, well, there's plenty to split up. We've got the great gift pack, which includes the esky we've got in the back here, and then also a $500 gift card. So you go through there and get plenty of stuff and just divvy it all up. So congratulations.
Fantastic. Off to BCF.
Beautiful.
I'll tell you what,
Yes,
Mitchie,
Lottie.
just for those runner-ups that are going away empty-handed, a bit. We don't want to leave, frowns on faces on a Friday. It's not Friday Frown Day, is it?
Absolutely.
So I've got
We'll do that though one day. That sounds fun.
That sounds fun, actually. I got a $100 Commuter Cantina voucher, a couple of them actually, to give out to your people down there.
Lutzy, good man.
Greg. Beautiful Commuter Cantina.
What a man.
Just give them $100 each now, Mitch, and Lutzy will pay it back.
I'll fix
Yeah, you'll sort me out. You're all good for it. Yeah. BCFing Outdoor
Reservoir
Legends Sale,
Mitch.
it's on right now. You can hook Dad up this Father's Day. It ends September 1. That is this weekend, guys, Father's Day itself. So go deck him out for BCF.
The Ash, Lutzy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
We're about to do a merch pack, an Ash Lutzy and Susie O'Neill merch pack. We've just got presents delivered, though. From Vari, who came in, he was one of our persons of interest.
Persons of interest.
With the keys at Bunnings.
Yeah, she works for Holman, who do things at Bunnings. That's why she was at Bunnings that day.
Yeah, she was doing some merchandising.
We've got a little Holman gift pack, each
great.
of us here.
Yeah, I got a high flow nozzle set.
Thanks, Vari. That was uncalled for.
It really was.
Really appreciate
it. I mean,
it.
you did give her $100 though, Suze, out of your wallet. Go on. What do you reckon the tagline would be?
Holman.
Okay.
Hold it. It's Holman.
Holman for the smart gardener. That's actually the hashtag.
Is it?
For real.
I can't believe I laughed at
you were
that.
making that up.
Yeah, it's real. What'd you laugh at for, mate?
No, just because it was very clever.
Ash, Lutzy and Susie O'Neill's Caller of the Week.
Yeah, thank you, Holman. Unfortunately, though, no Holman products in our merch pack. They are exclusive. You can only win them by being Caller of the Week. It is Caller of the Week number 28 and a half.
Why 28 and a half?
Well, because someone has on the board 29 and...
It's uncertainty.
Here is our Caller of the Week.
My daughter, when she was 7, she had a school party. She had a new friend from New Zealand, and the mum dropped her daughter off and said, I'm going to leave. And then she said, by the way, my daughter can't swim.
It's a pool party.
Keep an eye on her.
And I was like, okay. And then I said to my mum, right, Mum, your job today is to watch this girl.
Poor old mum. Grandma ended up with
Grandma's watching
Grandma probably can't swim either.
What was Grandma going to do if there was a problem?
Grandma's the lifesaver.
That's Alison.
Hey, Alison. Are you there?
Hey, team.
Congratulations. I know what happened with the 28-29 thing. I stole a
Yeah,
bag.
I hope I am the right caller of the week.
Well, you are, but I stole a bag. I stole a bag during the week from
Oh, he did too.
Oh,
he
really?
actually did
So
too.
that'd be
He
20.
did.
So I stole bag 28.
Yes.
So on their books
Yes,
in there, they
he
think it's
did.
bag 29.
You're throwing the
I'm
bookwork
throwing
out.
the bookwork out
For your mum?
for my mum.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did. He did. I was there. I was
Just
an
so she
accomplice.
stopped asking for it because
Yes.
Susie promised it 6 months ago.
Yeah. Well, Alison still gets one though, don't you, Alison? It'll be the person.
No,
right
Alison
at the
gets
end.
one.
It'll be the
Oh,
last
yeah.
person who doesn't get one. We'll be one
Yeah,
short of
yeah,
last
at the
week.
very
We
end.
might need to take the last Friday of the show off just to make that happen.
Because of
What
that.
a great
yeah,
idea.
maybe we'll do
It's
that.
like
that's a
sliding
good
doors.
idea.
Like everything in our future has now changed.
Yeah, let's all still bag so we get like 3 weeks off
Yeah,
before
do that.
the year ends.
Alison, you'll be happy to know I publicly debuted you get a bucket hat, a gone fishing bucket hat. That's my
Oh,
contribution contribution to the thing. I publicly debuted that
Thanks, Ash.
this week out at DFO and at Golf Central across the road. I found it and I went, you know what? I'm throwing that into the mix. So in honour of, I felt very like Liam Gallagher. I think that the bucket hat, it's like Oasis are getting back together.
Yeah, which one was the bucket hat?
Awesome.
Liam or the other one?
Liam primarily
Liam
is
the
bucket hatter.
guy. All
But
right,
it's very good.
My stubby cooler, what would Lutzy do? Which I'm going to premiere tonight at Hottest Ginger at Finn McCool's. I'm going to have that on stage with me.
It's a great dog toy as well if you've got any pets, Alison.
Bento
I've
loves it.
got a dog named Bolt.
Perfect.
I would love it.
And you'll also get the Just Keep Swimming Beaches beach bag from me. So you can take that. It's great. Going to be great beach weather or pool weather.
It's a very good
this
bag. Mum
weekend,
was very impressed with that
they're
bag.
they're high quality.
It's got a zipper.
Oh, is it?
You don't even know.
No, I don't. I haven't seen it.
Well, we can't even afford to give one to Suze anymore because your mum took it.
Yeah. Anyway, enjoy that, Alison. Hope you have a great weekend. Thanks for calling up.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
That's good.
And happy Father's Day to all the dads, including my husband, Matt.
Yes, good on you, Alison. Well said.
Perfect.
What were you going to say, Lutzy?
Well, I asked Samara if I could take it. She just went, leave me alone. I don't care.
The Ash, Lutzy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
We pay your bills. Ash, Lutzy and Susie O'Neill's $100,000 Pay Your Bills.
Phone Bill Friday. You can get those phone bills to the Nova Player app. We're still on.
Kelly out of Redcliffe has called in. We gave out 3 names, I think, in total, didn't we?
We
both?
did, yeah.
You're the only one that's called through, Kelly.
Oh no, she needs a whole new phone by the sounds of it. What's going
Kelly,
on?
going once.
No. Oh.
Going twice. You know what? She was standing by for the whole of that Pat Carrigan interview. Here she is.
Oh, she's going on another phone. She's got a burner. Hang on a second.
What's going on here? How's she do that? That's amazing.
Well, she's got a burner phone. Maybe that's why her phone bill's $280 because she's got two. Hello, Kelly.
Dual SIM.
Were you stressing out? You were going, hello, and you weren't on air?
Yes, I was.
Why do you have 2 phones, by the way?
It's 3 friends. It's my husband's, mine, and my son's, and the internet.
Oh, okay.
For $280, that seems like pretty good value, to be fair.
It is. It's with Vodafone. They're pretty good.
How's Redcliffe?
Right, but
How's,
you don't personally have 3 phones. That's what I thought you
No,
were saying. that you got
definitely
burners.
not.
No.
I was going to say, how's
Definitely not.
And try one more time,
One more
Sus.
time.
How's Redcliffe this morning, Kelly? It's a beautiful morning.
I don't know. I'm already at work.
The Ash, Lutzy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
The Prince is on. The Prince is on. The Prince is on. Ooh, he's on the streets. The Prince is on.
Bum, bum.
Now, Mitch, it looks like you're inside an establishment and now you're heading outside for better reception. We've got the live feed coming straight through from Finn McCool's, I'm assuming this is.
Yeah.
You got Queensland's hottest ginger on tonight.
Yeah, I think such is the secrecy around who Queensland hottest ginger, where the finalists might be tonight, Lutzy. And so once you go in there, it's sort of like it's contained. So we're just ducked outside. But what an establishment you're talking about. Down here at Finn McCool's on Brunswick Street. We're talking to Joe.
Who's that sex
running
bloke?
things
Is that
here.
Joe?
I know. Look at him. Yeah, good morning, Joe. How are you, mate?
Yeah, good, mate. Good. Happy to be here.
How we looking there? Because Lutzy's been saying on one, he's going to be up on stage, and we just spin that camera around there, El, and Lutzy, the stage.
It's usually a catwalk right down the middle, right?
It's been put together.
Fantastic.
Well, only until a minute ago, it was just like a stage as you would normally have it. The catwalk part of it's just been put on. And what are we, 7 p.m. kickoff tonight, Joe? We're going to find 2024's hottest ginger in Queensland.
Yeah, that's it. 7 p.m. tonight at Finn McCool's. We'll be crowning Queensland hottest ginger in 2024.
Joey, how are the numbers, mate? I hear there's 20 plus for both men's and women's at the moment. Big numbers.
Yeah. Last night we were sitting at 50. So bit favouring more towards the women, but there's always a few that turn up on the night ready to go.
Lutzy, you've been doing this for a while. Like, is there a men's and women's champion when it comes to hottest ginger?
Absolutely.
So
we crown both.
You crown 2 champions.
Joey,
tonight.
Yeah, that's it. We got $1,000 in cold hard cash for both male and female winners, thanks to Fireball tonight.
Yeah.
Now, what maketh hot when it comes to the ginger? Like, what are we looking for, Joe?
Oh, mate, bit of charisma. You got to make sure the hair is really fiery, you know? We've got an awesome prize of a 12-month modelling contract with Rebel, Brisbane's trendiest and most diverse modelling agency as well. Deal. So they'll be on the judging panel tonight as well, and they know what they're looking for.
Do you have to be a natural red, or can you be a dyed red?
I mean, if you're going to come in with
dye,
it's got to look super legit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we prefer naturals. I mean,
like, what about you, Joe? Like, well, you've got a bald head. I can see from the vision coming through here, but you could technically still be a ginger. Like, if you were to qualify, for example, what would we do as far as?
So we have to check the carpet.
Validation. Yeah,
or the curtains.
You got a comment on that?
He's lost for words.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, sorry, just lost you there for a second. Yeah, look. For everyone knows I could be a redhead, but there's only really one way to find out. But we're not up about that tonight.
Right. He's not. I found out last year.
You went down there, dude.
Yeah. But I tell you what started. It's a fun night. It's like the major word's fun. And when we started doing this, Jay, I must admit it was a little bit like, we're just messing around, and a couple of crazy judges. It's like this is a legit competition with legit prizes now. There's a lot at stake, and the other point is obviously you don't have to be ginger to come along and watch.
No,
we take all types.
Yes.
So get along tonight. It is a amazing fun night.
Yeah, it's an awesome night. We've got live music kicking off at 5 o'clock. We'll get Lutzy up on the stage at 7 to bring the energy. There's DJs throughout, and then at the end, everyone stick around, dance the night away at your favourite Irish bar, Finn McCool's.
How good. Brilliant stuff. Right on. Get there tonight. Finn
That
McCool's,
does sound
Queensland's
like it'd be
hottest ginger. All the
Kicks off
details.
at 7 p.m, guys.
All details on Finn McCool's Facebook page. Thank you, Joey. See you tonight, brother.
Awesome. Thanks, mate.
The Ash, Lutzy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I'm smarter than Suze.
Brighton Homes are now offering up to $35,000 cash back on their homes. You don't need to be smarter than Suze to live brighter and save more with Brighton.
Rebuild Willie, as far as smarter than Suze is concerned. Madam B had a loss last hour, so we're playing for $100, but it can rise quickly.
It does.
And Chris out to win them. I wouldn't even worry about it, mate, because the kickback cave's in full effect. It's Friday.
Absolutely.
Like, who cares? Lutzy will probably do something crazy, like just give you the whole bloody thing.
I'm feeling a bit nuts. I'm not going to lie to you.
Like, who cares?
He's a good man, that Lutzy.
Who cares?
What do I lose if I give you a whole heap of stuff?
Who cares? You're a good bloke, aren't you, Chris?
I try to be, mate.
Sound like a pretty good bloke to me. Are you a Wynnum Seagulls fan?
Yep, Wynnum Seagulls fan. My son plays up there in Seagulls.
Does he?
Yep.
Our mates, Darren Bain from Functionwell, and then Mucky, they just played for the and also Tony Gollan. They played for the Wynnum Legends team last week.
It was the Greenie sort of memorial game.
Yep, they put together a memorial game for for Greenie.
Bunch of old men belting the crap out of each other. Chris, the injuries were heinous.
My son was ball boy for that game.
Wow. Was he really?
How good.
Yeah.
Well, Lutzy and I got asked to play in that game, and we kind of wussed out. If we're just being honest, we
totally
kind of
wussed out, and I'm glad I did.
Yeah, but
Devils are playing Redcliffe at one as well. We're going to wuss out of that one next.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Oh.
Anyway.
That's good. He is a good bloke. See.
Yeah, I knew he was a top bloke.
Never doubted it.
Yeah. All right, let's go, Chris. Let's find out if you're smarter than Suze. 30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. What is the name of the current Pope?
John Paul.
What do you call animals that eat only plants?
Herbivores.
What is the name of the time machine in Doctor Who?
Pass.
How many wonders of the world are there?
7.
Spell Q.
Queue.
What's the name of the time machine in Doctor Who?
Don't know.
Stop the clock.
Clever in the end.
Yeah, good way. Just to live it. Just a. Is it
a Lutzy's?
2 seconds.
2 seconds. Oh, wow.
Oh, okay. Just as long as it's not a pantsing.
I
No.
think you're sweet
definitely
there.
not, mate. You're
sweet, Chris.
You're definitely not getting pantsed.
Lapakuga.
Yeah,
Lapakuga.
in front of the pig pen. Yeah.
Don't do it. Take two.
Take two. That do. All right, bring in the gift.
Oh, winning is her main priority. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new game for her. So bring in the gift.
I love that from Reese.
Susie O'Neill. Hold the phone, Freddie. Susie O'Neill. It will be a miracle. You won't see anything like that again this year.
All right, Suze, on the old rebuild Willie. Let's see how you go to finish off your Friday morning. 30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. What is the name of the current Pope?
John Paul the Third.
What do you call animals that eat only plants?
Herbivores.
What is the name of the time machine in Doctor Who?
TARDIS.
How many wonders of the world are there?
7.
Spell Q.
Q-U-E.
Stop the clock.
Well, he's playing games again because there's several different Qs.
Oh.
That's a good point.
Oh, good point. I should have done CUE.
CUE could have been like
CUE would have been correct. Did you
I
say
thought
that?
I meant Q of a road. No, I said
no.
QUE. Just nothing.
I don't think it
Is that is QU? I don't know. Let's start with that, okay? Because and we'll take a Tuco. Why not? Here on Nova. Spell Q. Now you said CUE.
No, who? Chris?
QUE. You
Yeah.
said rather QUE. Chris said QUEUE.
QUEUE.
I think that
Which
is
depends on which sort of queue you're talking about.
Well, you spelt one. There is a QUEUE, Chris, so you've got a point. Now, over to whoever wrote this bloody question. Is QUE a correct way to spell Q? I'm going back to my Words with Friends days here, and I don't think it is.
No, it's not. Okay.
You know, I'd try and get away with that on a triple word score. Could be 100 points for only 3 letters, and I'd never accept it.
I tried to do QUEUE. That's what I meant.
QUEUE.
There is a pool queue, like as in the game of pool.
That's CUE, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it is. But
Lockie, can you queue up outside my office when we get off air, please?
Well, at least everyone's jumping in who, to help out here. It's not just us speculating.
I think I'm wrong.
I think
Chris.
you're wrong too, Suze.
Okay.
QUE is not a word.
Yeah, Alicia confirmed that, by the way.
Okay, all right. It's 1-0 to Chris, and we're going to work from the bottom up. How many wonders of the world are there? You both said 7. That is correct. So 2-1 to Chris. The name of the time machine in Doctor Who, Chris. I mean, this is where you chewed up a bit of the clock, buddy.
Yeah.
You passed on it, came back, gave it the old don't know. So we stopped the clock. Sue said TARDIS. TARDIS is correct.
That is unbelievable.
Yay. Because I use it in conversation.
Go on.
Well
Use it
done,
in a
Sue.
sentence.
It's like that. Something might look small outside, and you go in and you go, it's like the TARDIS in here. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
Okay.
God.
Because
Never
you know
heard
how
of that.
I've never heard of that
Because
either.
the TARDIS is
The TARDIS.
it just look like a telephone booth.
a telephone booth.
And then you walk in it, and
It's a telephone booth.
It's like a big.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like,
Okay.
you know.
I didn't like Doctor Who anyway. It was.
I
a bit
never liked
scary.
Doctor Who.
I never got into Doctor Who.
No, I knew about
Never
it.
seen it.
I like
No.
Dr. Q.
Yeah, no, he just...
Doctor-
it didn't look
Q
like
was
fun, did it? And it was always that
No.
wet English town,
Yeah.
dark somewhere.
Q was a Bond villain. I will say that. I'm going to check the spelling of that.
Oh, we've moved on, mate. Let's just move on. It's Friday, okay?
You can't blame
come
Lockie.
on.
Just blame the Courier
No
Mail.
late controversies. 2-2. Question number 2. What do you call animals that eat only plants? Herbivores is correct. Herbivores.
Oh, I thought they were influencers.
Thank you, Chris.
That wasn't
Nice.
funny. It wasn't funny at all.
Nice.
That's funny.
That's a throwback joke too, because you did a thing on influencers earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Influenzas.
I wrote this joke once about influenzas. It's 3-3.
Let's go.
Bradman with a little insider to finish off your
You and
working
me, a
week.
little bit of inside work.
What is the
Brandon running the blind late on a Friday.
What is the name of the current Pope? Now, interesting one, this one. I mean, you guys...
It is interesting.
You just went to your stock standard. I mean, if I've got to come up with a Pope name, like right on the
JP.
spot, it's John Paul every day of the
JP.
week. It's just like, I don't
Was
know.
there a Benedict at one point?
If that's a reflection of
There
my age or
Yeah,
not.
there was a Benedict after a JP.
A Benedictus Benedicap. Yeah, but he's not. He's out of
And
there.
then that's old Francois, isn't it?
Old Pope John Paul died 20 years ago, by the way. He died 20 years ago. We've got to update our reference points. It's all Francis.
It's
Who is
Francis.
it?
Francis.
How long's Francis been there for? 20 years.
Well,
No, because
'cause we had
Benedict Benedict retired, and then Francis. It was controversial, actually.
He retired?
It was a salary cap thing.
Where was it that they got rid of Benedictus?
Good on you, Chris.
Did he get farmed off?
Yeah, no, he couldn't afford it. He's playing Super League. He's playing for Wigan. Hey, yeah, Chris. Rock on, brother. So you know your audience, Sue, is what I'm
He's
doing
great.
here.
Yeah,
He's a
say
great guy.
something else funny.
This kid's ball boy out at Cougar Eye.
So what was the score, Ash? Just out of curiosity, who won?
Actually, who did win?
I thought I had announced.
We still on here.
Sue's won. I can't remember the score. It was on time, I think. I'm pretty sure it was on time.
I never told you the time.
Cave for bloody Chris.
Yeah. It was
He seems happy.
Sue's won. It was on time, I think.
He thinks.
Perfect.
You never get that on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I can't remember what he said.
Before the $1 million question, Eddie just scrunches up his paper.
Press the button again. I swear when I press that button, it works.
Oh, there it is. Oh, that was him then. But yeah, it's weird. Have we got one of the? Have we got? Is that still one of the?
Yeah, give him one of those.
Yeah, Chris, I'm gonna. You need some pampering, brother. I'm gonna give you a $250 soak bath house voucher. You can treat Dad to some well-deserved relaxation with the Soak Bath House. A gift card as well. SoakBathhouse.com.au. So $250 voucher for that. You'll love that, mate. For the kids, I'm going to give you a family pass to Lightscape. It's the global sensation. Lightscape returns to Brisbane Festival. Tickets on sale now at lightscapeaustralia.com. And I'll tell you what, mate, I'm going to give you a family pass to Sea Life Sunshine Coast Aquarium. Dive into Sea Life Sunshine Coast Aquarium these school holidays. Book online. And you know what? I love you, Chris. $100 Finn McCool's voucher. You can join me tonight if you like it. Finn McCool's for Queensland's hottest ginger search. Kicks off at 7 o'clock. It's going to be quite a night. Get there, folks, as we find the hottest ginger in Queensland. Good on you, Chris. Have a great weekend. And pass on our best regards to the young fella. You say it best when you say nothing at all.
All right, we'll be back Monday, hopefully.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.